Hi Gemini, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to your love bite. Gemini, let's see what's the message here for you today. And a warm welcome back to all my subscribers and welcome in newcomers. Gemini spirit, what does Gemini need to know? Okay, 2 of Wands in reverse, 3 of Wands in reverse, 9 of Swords in reverse. Okay, somebody is healing. They've made up their mind. They're healing. It's like, I don't want to waste any more time on a connection which is not going anywhere. Yeah, it's like, I've given it a lot of thought. I've been by myself. I'm enlightened. I think it's time to stop waiting. It's time to turn my back on this connection. I can't take any more of thinking or stressing or losing sleep. I don't want to fight for this connection anymore. In fact, I want to heal. I don't want to sit in disappointment forever and ever because this connection never worked out. Well, maybe the love is lost, or my person was just too stubborn and arrogant, and maybe they were not even a true person. That's what one person is feeling. What was at the bottom of my deck? Yeah, the Hermit. All right, so somebody is kind of being alone and thinking about what they should do, whether wait or accept. Before I start clarifying these cards, of course, let's start with some dialogue message cards, Gemini. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other, what that would be, and then we clarify these. Oops. Gemini and their person spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Gemini and their person, if they could say something to each other now, spirit, what would that be? All right, just a few more gems from a third deck as well, and then we'll start the reading. Gemini and their person. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading, Gemini. And if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. The first one says, I always thought we would get married. It absolutely breaks my heart that you chose them. I can't believe how much time we've wasted on bullshit. It's really insulting when you try and control the situation and withhold information. You're underestimating my intuitive abilities, my connection with the divine. And must be forgetting how connected we are on soul level. You know that I'll always know what's going on because even your higher self tells on you. I was misguided. I was blinded. I could not see straight. Every song I hear reminds me of you. I should have listened to my intuition. You will always have a special place in my heart nobody else can fill. I know I failed you and I let you down big time. I love you more than anyone, but I failed to show it. Always on my mind and in my heart. Yes, that's you, always and forever. I'm not currently feeling in the right place for a relationship right now. I do see us together in the future. I believe you're my destiny. I'm feeling really insecure at this time. I feel like a little child compared to you. You make me feel weak at the knees. I feel overwhelmed and powerless to the all-consuming love I have for you. Maybe somebody did have the love, but they never expressed it. Maybe they were just wanting to stay in control, or they were stubborn. I don't know. Let's start the reading and figure it out, Gemini. Let's first take an angel blessing card for you. Let's see what my angels want to bless my precious gems with today. Blessing, guidance, advice, or a message. Yes, love. There is love here. Big amount of love, except I think somebody was just too egoistic or prideful and they never showed it, and that's kind of messed it up because the other person says, if you can't show me your love, if you're always going to be stubborn, then what am I waiting here for? All right, so Spirit, tell me, why the Two of Wands in reverse? Why is the Two of Wands in reverse? Yeah, somebody is very, oh God. Maybe you guys had an argument or a fight. I don't know. Maybe some harsh words were spoken. Somebody has made up their mind that, I need to have a passionate, brand new beginning. I'm not going to be juggled. I'm not going to stay disappointed here. I want a partnership with somebody who gives equally to me. Maybe it's time for me to turn my back on this connection. Yeah, because they were always made to feel not good enough. Maybe they were being compared with somebody else, or they were not getting the offer. Somebody says, I don't want to keep feeling like this, like I'm just an option in somebody's life. It's time now. It's time that I made up my own mind and got out of even thinking or even worrying about this. Let me just accept that this soulmate bond contract is over now. It's time for me to stand up for myself, right? I don't want to fight for this connection anymore because I know who I am. I have to heal. I have to get over whatever happened in the past with this individual who was very selfish, very self-centered, only thinking about themselves. Here I was loving them, giving them all my love and affection and all that, just giving, and they were only being a Knight of Wands and taking. But now it's time to put a lid on that cup of love and start to heal myself. So what's the Star card? Star card. Yeah, somebody's feeling that this connection broke down, and so did the communication, I feel, and they were made a fool out of. Like somebody fooled them, didn't offer them anything. In fact, in a how do you say it? Somebody tried to manipulate, in fact, with shutting down communication or stopped messaging. So the other person says, okay, then I'm going to do the same. I'm not going to chase either. I know my value. I know my worth. I'm not going to go backwards. In fact, I'm going to block this person and turn my back to them. I'm going to spend this silent time between us into healing myself. So yeah, I think this is this Empress who's now coming out of feeling regret and sadness and sorrow and closing down the chapter, focusing on their stability, focusing on a fresh, brand new beginning. I think very spiritually now aligned themselves to their intuition and the universal messages and saying, you know what? I'm not supposed to wait for anyone. I'm not supposed to keep my life on hold. Somebody who betrayed me, hurt me, it's time for me to hold back from them. So, Four of Wands in reverse. Four of Wands in reverse. Yeah, somebody feels this is that it was too overwhelming. It was too much of a burden on one person wanting a happily ever after and the other person not ready to express their love. Yeah, there was no offer on the table. It could have been a third-party situation. Doesn't have to be another person. Maybe this person had work or they had other things that they were doing. This Empress says, and I was disrespected. I was not shown the love or unconditional love or affection from my person. In fact, they were just stubborn, they were egoistic and behaving very, very childish. So, Emperor in reverse. Emperor in reverse. Yes, somebody has now shut that cup that they were freely giving from. It's like, I'm taking my power back. I'm taking my power back. I'm stronger than ever before and not going to deal with anyone else's, stubborn behavior or their feeling that, I'm the boss and my way or the highway. No, it's like somebody saying enough is enough. I'm done here. Hermit. What's the Hermit? Overall energy for Gemini spirit. Hermit. Yeah, somebody is realizing that it was unfair and this connection was possibly getting a bit toxic. This waiting around and this delays that whatever was caused and the other person not stepping up and proving that they were ready for anything long term, keeping their Empress maybe as an option in their life. I think somebody realized that this is a toxic connection. Maybe it's time now to halt this. Even though there could have been love here, but the actions of somebody, I think, are the result in one person saying, if you're always going to behave that way, then I'm taking my power back. That's what I have for you, gems. Till next time then, love and light. Take care. Namaste.